Hello, everyone. I hope everybody's doing great. We are on topic 10, add within 1,000 using models and strategies. We're going to start with the topic 10 animated math story. Does it add up? So while I'm playing the math story, you can go ahead and answer the questions that it's asking.
Does it add up? Written by Nicole Roos and Linda Cho. Illustrated by John Haslam. Let's raise money for our school play. The costumes will cost $423. The stage props will cost $332. $423 plus $332 equals $755. Let's have a bake sale. We raised $212 selling muffins. We raised $120 selling juice boxes. $212 plus $120 equals $332. Next, let's have a craft fair. We raised $321 selling pottery. We raised $143 selling paintings. $321 plus $143 equals $464. Did we reach our goal? We raised $332 at the bake sale. We raised $464 at the craft fair. $332 plus $464 equals $796. We have more than enough for our play.
All right. Now we're going to get started into the lesson. So we will start with 10-1. Today's learning target, I can add 10 and 100 mentally using what I know about place value. All right, so this is going to be using mental math. So that means in our minds, we have to add it. We're not going to be adding it by writing the numbers down in a traditional addition sentence. Solve and share. Forest Park Nursery sells trees. Sale buys a maple tree for $125. A spruce tree costs $10 more than a maple tree. An elm tree costs $100 more than a maple tree. What is the cost of a spruce tree and elm tree? Use dollar bills, place value blocks, or mental math to solve. Be ready to explain how you solve the problem. All right, so here we go. Let's start with what we know. Well, we know how much the maple tree costs, and that is $125. That is expensive. Maple. All right, $125. All right, let's find out how much spruce is. I'll write spruce, and let's read what it says. A spruce tree costs $10 more than a maple tree. All right, so we're going to add 10. So think about it this way. When we add tens, the hundreds and ones stay the same. So the maple tree is going to be $135. All right, one more, the elm tree. Okay, the elm tree costs $100 more than a maple tree. So if the maple tree is $125, when we are counting by hundreds, the hundreds digit changes and the tens and ones stay the same. So the elm tree is $225. All right. Let's go with our visual learning here. Here we go.
You can use mental math to add 10 or 100 to 3-digit numbers. Find 243 plus 10. Find 243 plus 100.
Those are some big blocks.
How do the blocks help you understand the number 243? The blocks show the value of each digit in the number. How many tens are in 243? How many tens are in 10? There are 4 tens in 243. There is 1 10 in 10. 4 tens plus 1 10 equals 5 tens. So, 243 plus 10 equals 253. Find 243 plus 100. There are 2 hundreds in 243. 2 hundreds plus 100 equals 3 hundreds. What is 243 plus 100?
Select your answer.
$243 plus 100 equals 343. Sometimes adding 10 changes the tens and hundreds digits. Find 290 plus 10. You know that 290 is equal to 29 tens. 29 tens plus 1 10 equals 30 tens or 300. So 290 plus 10 equals 300. Each time 10 is added, how does the sum change? The sum increases by 10 each time 10 is added. If a 10 is added to 290, what digit changes? Both the hundreds and the tens digits change. Now you know how to use mental math to add 10 or 100 to 3-digit numbers.
All right, I'm just trying to fix this here. All right, make sure we're okay. All right, sorry about the delay here. All right. So remember, our learning goal is to add mentally with 10 and 100. Now we're going to practice. First one is already done for us. All right, so here we go for number 2. The first thing we're going to do is count up our original number. So start with the hundreds. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 hundredths in our number. 4, okay? 110, and how many ones? 2. And it says add 10. So we're adding 10. So I'm just going to write up the number 412 for you. I'm going to circle the tens digit. The tens digit will increase 1. So the hundred stays the same. The tens will increase 1, so that will be 2. And then the ones stay the same. All right, let's check out our next one, number 3. First thing we need to do is get our original number. Count the hundredths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. How many tens? 0. How many ones? 0. Plus 100. All right, so when we have the number 500, I'm going to circle the hundredths digit. So the hundredths digit will increase by 1. So the 5 becomes a 6, and the tens and ones stay the same. All right, let's do another one. Number 4. Let's count and make our number. How many hundredths? 1, 2. How many tens? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many ones? 3. 253 plus 100. Okay, I'm going to rewrite it neater. Circle the hundredths digit. The hundredths digit is going to increase by 1. That means add 1. So 2 plus 1 is 3. And our tens and ones stayed the same. All right, now for independent practice, if you are not going in the portfolio section, then what you should do, here where I circled, you're going to do these 3 problems, okay? So you can write down those 3 problems, take a picture and send it, or go ahead and do it in the portfolio section. And remember, if you ever get behind on your work, every Friday is a catch-up day for you to catch up on your assignments. All right, number 5, we're using mental math. 164 plus 100. So our hundredths digit is the 1, okay? So that means it increases by 1. So the 1 becomes a 2, tens and ones stayed the same. 837 plus 10. All right, in the tens digit is the 3. The 8 stays the same. The 3, you have to add 1 more. 3 plus 1 is 4, and the 1 stayed the same. Number 7, 329 plus 100. Okay, the number 1 is in the hundredths digit, so that means we have to add 1 to the hundredths place, 3. 3 plus 1 is 4, and then rewrite the tens and ones. Number 8, 610 plus 10. Okay, the tens digit is in the middle. 6 stays the same. The 1 has to increase by 1, so the 1, add 1 more, becomes 2, and the 1 stay the same. Number 9, 295 plus 10. Okay, underline the middle, 9. 2 stays the same. 9 has to go up 1. Uh-oh. This is an exception. 9 plus 1 is what, boys and girls? 9 plus 1 is 10. So what we're going to have to do is change this. This is an exception to our rule, okay? And that's okay when that happens. You're floating along and then all of a sudden something comes up. All right, go back. All right, so what we're going to do is when you see this happen, when you underline that 9, well, we know that after 9 comes 10. So that's going to change everything. So when you made that 10, it gets added to the 100. So that becomes a 3, okay? Now the tens becomes a 0, okay? Because you just took that away. And then the 1 stays the same. So that's a little bit tricky. So if you ever have trouble with that in the beginning, you can always write it down, or, you know, go from 95 and just count on 10. All right, number 10, 497 plus 100. All right, underline the 4 in the hundreds place. So we have to add 1. That becomes a 5. Tens and 1s stay the same. 790 plus 10. Up, here's going to be another tricky one. Underline the 9. Now, the 9 has to go up 1, and we know that's a 10. So that's going to get added to the hundreds. Now, your 10 is a 0 because you just used it, and the 1 stayed the same. 693 plus 100. 6 is in the hundreds place. It's going to go up 1, so it will become a 7. Tens and 1s stay the same. And our last one, oh boy, another trickster. 9 is in the hundreds place. We have to add 1 more, so that now it becomes 10. And then you add your 10s and your 1s, and now you add a comma here. That is 1,000. All right, so go ahead and copy down those problems. If you haven't done so already, pause the video. We're going to go over into the portfolio section, and I'll show you where the assignment is on there. Log in as student. Put in your class code, XO. I wrote it down, XOE VHE. All right, find your name, real simple. Click on Portfolio, Monday, May 4th, Math. It says complete the following problems using mental math, and they're all written here. Just put the answers in here, so you could go like this: number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. All right, good luck. I'm looking forward to seeing your work. Have a great day, and I hope to see you on Zoom. All right, goodbye, everyone.